Hello, kings and queens. Turonic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, there's a few things I'd love to talk to you about, but first, I'd love for you to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content I am putting out. Deadliest Intuition is everywhere books are sold. My newest psychological thriller is waiting for you to read and review. I would greatly appreciate it. So go on and pick it up, check it out, and let me know what you think about it. In addition to that, there are a couple of other novels that are releasing this week that I'd like to tell you about. Perfectly Fine Christmas by LaJill Hunt releases on the 26th. You can pick it up. It is the perfect time to get it for a friend or one of your loved ones as a stocking stuffer for Christmas. Make sure you leave a review, of course. Now, Stephanie M. Freeman's novel, Season of the Blood, also released yesterday. So don't hesitate to pick up that murder mystery psychological thriller. It is also available everywhere books are sold. If you like to live an intentional life, you can check out the Intentional Life morning show on Clubhouse from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday and Friday. Now, Diamond's World is back this week discussing All the King's Men by Christian Keys at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe that's on Thursday. So if you haven't binged watched that series yet, dive in so you can join the discussion on Clubhouse. Last but not least, ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club has Freestyle Friday every Friday. If you'd like to participate as an artist, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club and is available via Facebook. Let's get into the astrology. Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Turonic here with the astrology portion of your reading for the week of October the 24th. Now, if you're looking for Sunday's astrology, just to check in with it, you can check my Facebook page, author Turonic. It's written out there in a post. I'm starting here with Monday. Now, on Monday, the Sun in Scorpio at 2 degrees basically favors study. You know, it's a day where you could find yourself working, researching, or thinking, pondering in your solitude. Success can be had if you have to put, where you have to put that brain to work, your imagination, your creativity. If you have any placements in Scorpio between 0 and 5 degrees, this is aspecting you. The Moon in Gemini at 26 degrees will trine Libra, where Mars is. Mars in Libra, actually, at 26 degrees as well in the morning. This is about a blessing showing up to help you overcome a challenge. This challenge is in your area of career. Okay, so there's a blessing coming to you through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people, as it pertains to career. So you might get a chance, a blessing might come in where you're helping someone work and, they give you a blessing, or it could be a blessing to work. It could be a job, but you're overcoming something in that area, even in health. It could be something showing up for you to help you overcome an issue in health as well. This blessing is assisting you where a partner could not. If you have any placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Gemini or Libra, this is definitely aspecting you. Now, on Tuesday, the Sun is in Scorpio at 3 degrees. Let your artistry shine on Tuesday because you could be recognized, especially if you have placements in Scorpio between 0 and 6 degrees. Also, on Tuesday, the moon in Cancer at 7 degrees aspects Saturn in Aquarius at 7 degrees. A restriction or responsibility to home and family looks to be aspecting. You could be choosing between, for you, a relationship and the restrictions and responsibilities that you have within your money and your resources. Okay, so you have money and resources, you know, that are posing restrictions, or relationships that are imposing restrictions on your money and resources. I'll put it like that. Okay, so I mean, that's just something that you're really going to have to deal with on that day if you have any placements between 4 and 10 degrees of Cancer or Aquarius. Now, Venus in Sagittarius at 20 degrees squares Neptune in Pisces at 20 degrees. So this is your area of secrets, sacrifice, and solitude. This is where Venus is, where you could be garnering finances. Like you could be someone who does like astrology or tarot readings and different things like that, and you use spirituality to gain finances. You could be gaining closure with a romantic partner. You could be going out and having a good time. Or you could just be even having a good time working in your solitude. Okay, whatever it is you choose to do, but there's going to be some type of square between that and communication with siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, even neighbors. So maybe you're trying to have a good time, or maybe you're trying to work in your solitude and people are calling you and communicating with you and bugging you. Or you could be hanging out or wanting to hang out with a sibling, a person in your networks of people, or, take a short trip around the neighborhood, the movies or something with someone and have some fun. But you have some things that you have to take care of as far as working in your solitude. It could be either or. Don't get conned by someone out of doing what it is that you know that you need to do. And don't have any delusions about anyone around you, a sibling, a neighbor, someone in your networks of people. You want to make sure you're not harboring any delusions, secret delusions about them either. If you have any placements between 17 and 22 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. You could have dreams or sparks of insight that are not, that happen to be troublesome for you, about a sibling or about someone in your networks of people as well. Now, moving along, the moon in Cancer will square Chiron in Aries at 9 degrees, and a healing is needed. Just be careful to attain that healing in a non-violent way, because with your area of relationships clashing with your area of home and family, which means there's a relationship in home and family that's just not vibing, that's clashing. If you decide to try and talk it out or something like that, just make sure you talk it out civilly and try not to be violent, because you have Chiron there in Aries in your area of home and family, prompting you to heal things with home and family. So go with that, because when you fight against the energies of the planet, it only makes it worse for you. Now, the moon will trine Pallas in Pisces at 9 degrees. A blessing to home and family because of your efforts or talents could come about. You could also be fighting some type of injustice going on within a relationship as it pertains to a sibling, or you could be taking up for a sibling. You could be taking up for a neighbor, someone in your networks of people. Whatever it is, you could be taking up for someone, like I said, or fighting some type of injustice as it pertains to those relationships. If you have any placements in Pisces or Cancer between 6 and 12 degrees, this is aspecting you. Now, moving along to Wednesday, the sun is in Scorpio at 4 degrees on that day. That is a day when tower moments can happen because of hatred or rash behavior. Now, Scorpio is your area of friends, goals, and social groups. Maybe that's something I should have gone over with you too before. I did. Okay, when your artistry is shining on Tuesday, that's about friends, goals, and social groups. Those are friends, maybe recognizing you or you being recognized by a social group on Tuesday if you have placements in Scorpio between 0 and 6 degrees. I want to make sure that I let you know that. Even with your research on Monday, if you're aspected in Scorpio between 0 and 2 degrees and you're thinking in your solitude, this could have to do with a goal that you're trying to accomplish. Now, let's go back down to Wednesday. Now, on Wednesday, okay, the sun is in Scorpio at 4 degrees. This is about friends, goals, and social groups. It's a day when tower moments can happen because of hatred or rash behavior. You must be well prepared, lest plans can fall to the wayside. You should have insurance at this degree as well. Your sector of friends, goals, and social groups squares your money. So any money moves or objectives you have with friends or social groups, make sure that you have some type of insurance or safety net set in place for that. If you're signing contracts, read them over, different things like that. Now, this could be a friend or someone within a social group that's, hates you or who is acting rashly, trying to take you down or something like that. If you have placements in Scorpio between 1 and 7 degree and Aquarius or Leo between 1 and 7 degree, this is aspecting you. They could be trying to mess up your money, mess up your share of finances, your personal finances, your resources. They could be, opposing things that you're passionate about in the background, trying to ruin things for you. It could be any of those things, okay? I advise you, if it's things that you're passionate about and things like that, and they have monetary value, that you have insurance on those as well. Now, the moon in Cancer will trine Scorpio and Vesta at 19 degrees. This is a blessing because of a commitment or someone's devotion to you. Success can be had with friends and social groups and with goals you're trying to accomplish because of your relationships that you harbor. If you have any placements in Cancer or Scorpio between 16 and 22 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. Now, the moon in Cancer at 21 degrees will aspect Venus in Sagittarius. Be careful if you're out having a good time. Okay, keep it fun and try not to overspend. You might need, the money for another issue. But for you, this is more so talking about relationships behind the scenes. Okay, try not to over exhaust your I would say, or overdo it or overplay it with your relationships. Okay, even behind the scenes with closure you're trying to attain, secrets and things like that. It's because it's about secret sacrifice and solitude, and Venus is there in that area. You could actually be making money. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. As I was saying, you could be making money, like if you're someone who makes money off tarot cards, readings, and spirituality, healing, spiritual baths, any of that. You could be making money doing that through your relationships, okay? And having a good time doing it. Try not to waste the money. If you have any placements between, I'd say, 18 and 24 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. The moon in Cancer on Wednesday will trine Neptune in Pisces at 20 degrees. So this is about a blessing that's coming to you due to or through a relationship, or maybe it's coming and blessing a relationship because through communication. Something is communicated to you, whether it's a sibling, someone in your networks of people, a neighbor, communicating something to you that is a blessing Um, it's your relationships in that sector are apparently showing up for you if you have placements between 17 and 23 degrees of Cancer or Pisces. Okay. It could be even a blessing of insight, that they have, and share it with you, that brings you some type of good fortune. Now, the moon in Cancer will be opposite Jupiter in Aquarius. The moon in Cancer will be opposite Jupiter in Aquarius at 22 degrees. So this is where luck shines on this degree. Lucky assistance or opportunity comes your way as it pertains to money and resources, okay, through a relationship that you harbor. This is coming to you if you have placements in Cancer or Aquarius between, I'd say 19 and 25 degrees. Also on Wednesday, Pluto in Capricorn at 24 degrees will be semi-sextile Juno in Sagittarius. Now, this is a semi-sextile, so this opportunity or assistance is there, but you have to go out and get this. You have to go out and, grab this opportunity for assistance coming directly to you. Okay. And this could be about some type of partnership behind the scenes, you joining some type of, yeah, I mean, it's like a marriage or a partnership behind the scenes. Secret, sacrifice, and solitude. Someone lending you a secret, maybe telling you a secret. But you are, kind of heading this up. Maybe you find a secret out, and that assists you or helps you in some kind of way. But there's some opportunity, maybe even to forge a relationship secretly, to forge a relationship that brings you some healing or closure, or to forge a relationship spiritually, within the spiritual realm, or not necessarily the spiritual realm, but like spiritual community. Okay. Don't do everything yourself. People are there to help you. If you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees, it's there aspecting you. 21 and 27 degrees of Capricorn or Sagittarius, that is. Now on Thursday, the sun is in Leo at 5 degrees. This is telling you to put the effort in as it pertains to friends, goals, and social groups. Pay attention to the details. Don't be lazy. Okay, don't be set in your ways, because it could cause fights if you're unmovable with friends and within social groups, or when you're out having fun, whatever you're doing, you're prompted to pay attention to the details if you want to accomplish the goal that you're trying to accomplish. If you have any placements in Scorpio between 2 and 8 degrees, this is aspecting you. Now, the moon in Leo at 2 degrees will sextile the North Node in Gemini. This is assistance helping you to forge toward your highest aspirations. Sticking to your morals bodes well here, because when you stick to your morals, then the people in your sector of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about will offer you opportunities to forge toward your highest aspirations as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. They will help you. Okay, garner those shared finances by being of service to people, and they'll offer you those opportunities to work on things that you're passionate about, because your passion shines through and you're sticking to your morals. If you have any placements in Leo or Gemini between 0 and 5 degrees, this is aspecting you. It could even go back into Cancer of 29 degrees, or Cancer or Taurus at 29 degrees. Okay. Now, also on Thursday, the moon in Leo will square Scorpio at 5 degrees. So this is directly your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy, squaring friends, goals, and social groups. Okay, maybe you get into an argument with a friend about something you're passionate about, or you clash with them. Maybe there's a goal that you're trying to accomplish as it pertains to shared finances, and someone is blocking you somehow. A friend or someone within a social group. Maybe you have some You know, maybe you're trying to sleep with a friend, you know, and somebody's in the way. Lay down your sword. It's prompted to do things more, you know, in a non-violent way because, well, not only because you block your blessings, but, you know, what goes around comes around. So you want to be very mindful of that square there. If you have any placements in Leo or Scorpio between, I'd say, 2 and 8 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. Now, the moon in Leo will aspect Saturn in Aquarius at 7 degrees. A restriction or responsibility is in focus, okay? If you have any placements between 4 and 10 degrees of Leo or Aquarius, this is definitely aspecting you. So this is some type of restriction or responsibility being placed on you as far as money or resources, and it directly aspects shared finances, okay? Yeah, it is. It's directly aspecting your shared finances. So this could be something draining your money or your shared finances that has to do with something you're passionate about. Endings, new beginnings. It could be exhausting your resources. Sex and intimacy. There could be a clash there because, you know, sometimes when people don't have any money, they get upset and, you know, messes up the juju in their relationship, you know. So if you have any placements between 4 and 10 degrees of Aquarius or Leo, this could be aspecting you with those restrictions and responsibilities where you're having to, you know, maybe even pay out some money. Now, Venus on Thursday is in Sagittarius at 22 degrees, and it's sextiling Jupiter in Aquarius. This is some type of lucky assistance or opportunities to make some money or earn, gather some resources as it pertains to secret, sacrifice, and solitude. You could be working in your solitude. You could be making a sacrifice. You could be working on something spiritually, helping someone, and they're paying you for it. Okay, so that's aspecting you. So enjoy. At this angle, this also prompts you to let go of jealousy as it pertains to money and resources as well. If you have any placements between that 19 and 25 degrees of Aquarius or Sagittarius, this is aspecting you. Now on Friday, the sun is in Scorpio at 6 degrees. Money could fall in your lap on this day. Scorpio is your sector of friends, goals, and social groups. And you have, if you have placements between 3 and 9 degrees, this is going to be aspecting you. So I would say 3 and 9 degrees of Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo, because those are your money sectors where money could fall into your lap that day. Okay. Now, that's really weird because if money does fall into your lap, these are your areas that are squared. So I kind of really don't see money falling into your lap in those sectors. But if it does, you might find yourself squandering it. Okay? Because there's a square there. So just to put that out there. In the morning, around 7 a.m. on Friday, the moon in Leo, your sector of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, sex and intimacy, and things you're passionate about, it is squaring Uranus and Taurus. So something shocking is popping up under the guise of romance, creative endeavors, and children. Could be a bill popping up that you have to pay out for romance, creative endeavors, or children. If you are not ready or qualified to do something, don't say you are. Don't volunteer yourself for it. Say a child says, "Mom, I need $100 for this field trip." And you're like, yeah, I got it. Then you figure out you got to pay the water bill. You don't have that $100 for that field trip. You want to be very mindful of suddenly out of the blue just answering or replying and saying something and you can't fulfill that request. Also, this applies to defending someone as well. You could be defending a romantic partner, a child, or someone within a creative endeavor. This could be something you're really passionate about. Be very careful with that. If you have any placements between 10 and 16 degrees of Taurus or Leo, this is aspecting you. Now, also on Friday, the moon in Leo at 16 degrees will sextile Lilith in Gemini. yours or someone else's natural instinct to assist is in view. This could be an opportunity to gain power over another. Okay, so you could be going for a power grab, or somebody else could be going for a power grab. If you have any placements in Leo or Gemini between, I would say 13 and 19 degrees, because this is hitting right at 16 degrees. Now, this is about shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, sex and intimacy. And there is an offer of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. You could be offering your services, or you could be being of service to others, or using what you do for work and things you're passionate about to assist someone. Okay, assist them with their shared finance, or with their finances. Assist them with endings, new beginnings, sex and intimacy, or something that you guys are passionate about. Okay, so be mindful that, like I said, this is to gain power over another. This is a power grab. So if this is somebody doing this to you, you might want to think again, just like, I know I would definitely think again if somebody's coming to me at that time on that day, offering me assistance. I'm definitely going to think, is this an opportunity to gain some type of power over me? So you definitely want to be thinking about that. If somebody comes to you and offers you some assistance, hey, come and be of service to me, and I'll, help you out with money and give you some shared finances. You can work on something you're passionate about, or, it's got to do with work, health. It could have to do with health as well. Okay. Daily routines, or something, you're passionate about. Okay, so beware of that. Now, the moon in Leo at 18 degrees will sextile Mercury in Libra as well on that day. Someone is communicating some type of assistance to you. If you have any aspects in Leo or Libra between 15 and I would say 21 degrees, someone's going to communicate some type of opportunity or assistance to you in career, where you can garner some shared finances. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay. So that's two aspects there that are talking about garnering shared finances. Okay. This could be someone offering you, to bed you, if you know what I mean, like sexually in career, or whatever it is you master. Somebody could be offering to assist you with whatever it is you're passionate about as well. Okay. This is your sector of career, though. This is someone coming from career and mastery, okay, with these offers. If you have any placements between 15 and, like I said, 21 degrees of Libra or Leo, you can expect this to be happening for you. Now, on the 30th, that's Saturday, the sun is at 7 degrees of Scorpio, okay? If you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees, this is aspecting you. This is about goals, friends, and social groups. This is a day where rewards can be attained, goals can be accomplished, and justice can be had. But also, on the flip side of things, you must remain faithful, even in love, because jealousy can rear its ugly head, okay? Whether it's over money, resources, things you're passionate about, sex and intimacy, jealousy can rear its ugly head. So if you have those placements in Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio, between 4 and 10 degrees, be looking out for this. Now, also on Saturday, the sun in Scorpio is at 7 degrees. It's going to square some type of restriction or responsibility that's placed on you. It's clashing. Your area of friends, goals, and social groups is clashing with your money and resources. Maybe you have some restrictions on money and you can't do what you want to do with friends and social groups. Maybe you have some type of goal you're trying to accomplish with money or resources, and it's being blocked by a friend or a social group. Okay. Either way, there's a clash there and something is not working out. Maybe somebody even owes you some money and they're not paying you back, or you owe somebody else some money and you're not paying them back. Moving along to the next transit for Saturday, the moon in Leo will sextile Mars in Libra at 29 degrees. Assistance or opportunities to overcome challenges within a career partnership will surface. It could be where someone may have misjudged the severity of a situation, and now somebody's having to assist you with shared finances, endings, new beginnings, sex and intimacy, or things that you're passionate about. Somebody's offering you that opportunity and assistance to help you out there. If you have any placements between 26 and 29 degrees of Leo or Libra, even going over into Virgo or Scorpio at 0 or 1 degree, this is aspecting you. Venus and Sagittarius will semi-sextile Pluto and Capricorn at 24 degrees. So this is prompting you not to burn the candle at both ends, okay, as it pertains to secret sacrifice and solitude. Working in your solitude. A healthy dose of work and play is definitely recommended. Okay, don't make too much of a sacrifice. You need to throw some fun in there as well. If you have any aspects in Sagittarius or Capricorn between 21 and 27 degrees, this is aspecting you. Now, Mercury in Libra, your sector of career, is going to aspect communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people at 20 degrees. This is your area of Pisces. So this is, okay, that's the same day that Mars moves out and moves into Scorpio. You could harbor some delusions about someone in career or in your networks of people. Someone could be plotting against you, gossiping, trying to hinder your transformation, or you could be trying to do that to someone. Focus on putting in the work as opposed to meaningless chatter. And hopefully someone else is doing that as well. If you have any placements between 17 and 23 degrees of Pisces or Libra, there's definitely some plotting going on and gossiping. Okay, so be very mindful of that in career or even around your neighborhood. Okay, it could even be a sibling. Someone you encounter or deal with, during travel as well. Now, on the same day, Mars is going to move into Scorpio. If you have any placements at between 0 and 3 degrees, you're going to feel this initially, even going back into Libra at 29 degrees. As soon as Mars moves over, you're going to feel it, okay, if you have those early placements. You could experience friction here as it pertains to friends, goals, and social groups. You could have to put in extra energy there. But Mars doesn't only bring bad things. When it's aspecting a benefic planet, it could bring you blessings. It could bring you blessings when you put in the work as well. When you work hard to gain these assistance and opportunities, it can be offered to you. When you work hard for these blessings, they can be granted to you. So let's talk about what you'll be experiencing starting on October 30th through November because of Mars being in Scorpio, your sector of friends, goals, and social groups. As far as the friction, that's going to be with money across the board. You might not have the money you want or the resources you want within certain social groups. Certain social groups could be blocking you, not want to lend you their resources, not want to help you. You could not have the money or shared finances you want or resources you want to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. Goals with sex and intimacy could be hampered. Endings and new beginnings, things you're passionate about, could clash with friends or social groups. All of that could be happening in November. Okay, so you want to be very mindful of that and try to put your best foot forward and work as hard as you can to try and gain this money, because it's affecting your money and resources across the board. Now, I'd say the assistance and opportunities that you'll have to work hard to gather, or you'll have to work hard once it's offered to you, are to expand your reach, are to express your education and skills, are to maybe even travel with a friend or a social group. What you think and what you preach, that can help you expand that as well, or get the word out. But you're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to go in those groups and communicate and, get on, if it's on the internet, you're going to have to get on Facebook Lives. You're going to have to get on Clubhouse and, you're going to have to put in the work to gain these opportunities. You're not going to just be able to sit there. Now, as for the blessings, those are going to come through friends, goals, and social groups where your partnerships are really going to show up for you. People in your networks of people, neighbors, siblings, people you see during short distance travel normally. They're going to be communicating with you and helping you to accomplish goals. People that you do have relationships with, they're going to show up for you. But you do have to show those relationships that you are, you're with them as well. That's equal give and take. Because it's going to take some effort on your part. Okay? And likely those blessings will only come through when Mars is probably aspecting, like, I would say, okay, well, it's really not going to work for it. Nothing is in Pisces. If it's pinging on your degrees, okay, for blessings, and you're really putting in the hard work, you'll get those assistance and opportunities. Or I'm talking about blessings right now through Cancer or Pisces. Okay, so just look in your chart and see where you have those Scorpio placements. And as it comes across and hits on the other angles in your chart, that's when you will have those blessings, assistance, and opportunities, or challenges. But either way, you're going to have to work for it all. Thank you guys so much. I love you. God bless. And subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Stay tuned for the tarot portion of your reading. Bye now. Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Taronic here with the tarot portion of your reading for the week of October 24th. Hit that like and subscribe button and show me that you appreciate the energy that I am putting out. Let's talk about your week. It's permeated by the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups talks about a wish fulfillment. This is what your week is about. It's pertaining to this wish fulfillment that is aspecting you, that you are looking to coming in, that you're working on. Okay. Now, the first set of cards I got was the Queen of Pentacles, aspected by the Page of Cups, and the Lover's card. So you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Moon, or rising sign person as well. Or this could just be you being a patron of the arts, a secure, abundant businesswoman or man, because the cards are non-gender. And something is being offered to you. Okay. Either a business partnership or a love. If this is a love relationship, it's just prompting you to take a more grounded approach to love. Maybe this is you and your lover this week listening to music, having a good time and dancing and things like that. That could be aspecting you as well. The Queen of Pentacles talks about practicality. She offers wisdom. She's a businesswoman of some kind, but it's a positive card predicting happiness. Oh, this could be you and your lover or someone else having fun, listening to music this week and, having a good time. Now, another scenario that I got was something that you are manifesting. You're manifesting some type of happiness because you got the Ace of Pentacles, some type of material success or new opportunities or unexpected gifts, even investments or unearned income that you're manifesting. But for some reason you feel like not left out in the cold, but like imprisoned by it. You feel isolated. You feel like a project or relationship is failing and you feel unable to repair it, and you lack the energy and strength for facing up to the situation and will rather just be in denial about it. You could be dealing with an air sign person, or you could be an air sign person, moon or rising, like Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, because you got the 8 of Swords aspecting this Ace of Pentacles. That's where you're, in some type of denial, and it's causing some type of confusion or anxiety for you, maybe even nightmares. So you want to watch out for that. Um, you know, maybe, yeah, you got to come out of this state of worry or denial, because that's a self-imposed prison. That's not something you have to be in. And I just saw 333, so you might want to look up that angel number. There could be a message there for you as it pertains to these nightmares and this anxiety that you're having over this new manifestation, this money or payout or whatever it is you're trying to manifest, okay? Now, you're being prompted to value your own interests as it pertains to your stability, as it pertains to, because you got the Queen of Swords and it's aspected by the Four of Pentacles and the Devil card. So the Queen of Swords talks about you being vested in your own interests and things like that. And then you have that Four of Pentacles card that talks about your stability, that talks about whether it's a project, business, or a educational endeavor, that success is predicted, but for you to value your own interests. Okay, in order for you to be successful, you have to value your own interests. Now, you could be this is you, this Devil card. Yeah, the Capricorn. This is you. This is talking about you. You valuing your own interests as it pertains to your stability. Okay, if you have any misguided or misdirected passions or obsessions with greed, any greed or obsessions with like money or um, uh, or even the urge for power, you need to control your baser instincts for lust, greed, and power. Okay. But do value your own interests. Okay. Just be very careful, because you want to examine your current circumstances and your motives carefully, and avoid big decisions until you can see clearly. Okay. Now, your challenges and advice is permeated by the Five of Swords card. And the Five of Swords card talks about fights, wanting to win at all costs, really. Tension, conflicts, battle. It advises you to choose your battles wisely. As a side note, debt or poverty could be indicated, so be careful not to exhaust your financial reserves. It may be time to find a way to leave a situation and move on, because continuing to struggle only makes it worse. So that's what your challenges and advice is permeated by. And then the challenge is your investments, what you've invested. Okay. It could be about creativity, because it's the Knight of Wands aspecting this Seven of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands talks about forging towards something passionately, like inspiring, creative time, what you're seeking starting to materialize. You're waiting for your investments to materialize. Okay. And you're having to be patient, balance volatile impulses, and just be cool. Just chill out, basically. To put it in layman's terms, chill out. You got to chill out. Okay. For your investments to pay off, you have to calm down, keep working on what you're working on, and just focus on keeping your energy calm. If you are all over the place or you're upset, then your chakras are out of alignment. And if your chakras are out of alignment, you can't manifest. So your advice is to stick in there, persevere, okay, through this test of faith. Okay. And make sure that you're balancing what you're doing. Time solvency, not only don't spend too much money either way, back and forth, which makes sense because the sun is now in Scorpio, which is your sector of friends, goals, and social groups, and it squares your money on both ends. Shared finances, which is in Leo, and your personal finances in Aquarius. So it's time to really balance money now. Okay. Balance travel. If you're traveling and you shouldn't spend the money to travel, don't do it. Balance your communication with people at a distance from you. Back and forth. Just be cool. Just be cool, Capricorn. Okay. Relax, and focus on your money. Okay. Focus on making money. If you're waiting for some other money to come in, focus on another way to make money that's not illegal or toxic. Okay. God bless you. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys next week. Bye now.